That looks like anal beads.
I'm a second glass of Bailey's, and all I can think about is boobies.
20 miles per hour or more under the limit is very annoying, and we will honk.
We will honk.
You don't understand, Marty. This is the universe where I had to beat up my girlfriend.
Yo, what is going on? It's the Straight Up Bustas podcast. That's probably the most aggressive I've said it yet. We have four lovely gentlemen, including myself. We're going to take you on a journey, a little ride, get some conversation flowing, and hopefully have some fun whilst doing it. My name is Dildo Shaggins. Next in the queue, it is.
Hello, it's Dingle. I'm your boy. I hope you enjoy the episode, and if you do like it, subscribe and whatever, and join the fun. And next to me in the queue is
Occipital Gem. I'm also known as Alfarius. This is a lie. Next up,
Sure dies a lot. Like and subscribe. Help the channel. Thank you very much.
Lovely, short and sweet, Rob. Short and sweet.
once.
Okay, we got two viewers already. That might be my friend and your friend, Dingle.
Hey.
Thank you for the people watching within a minute. That's more than I ever get whilst gaming. Maybe my true calling this podcast after all. But I'm in an hour in already, so I do apologise. I'm sort of looking at my phone as well as the screen. So I'll tell you what. I am just going to shut the hell up and let Mr. Gem do his thing. Over to you, mate.
So, I am a Warhammer fan, as my intro might have tipped some people off to. And so I have been keeping up to date with Warhammer news. I'm not going to talk about like the most recent stuff because it's stuff that's like really recent and also I've already spent money on. And instead we're going to talk about stuff that's coming out down the line. So if everyone's going to jump into the YouTube, watch together, we can watch a few trailers.
Not there. Now I am. I'm coming.
I think I'm already here.
All right,
I've been
we
staying
already?
here for ages.
Is it just me to join then? Are you all three of you already in there?
Yeah, everyone else is in.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Waiting on you, buddy, old pal.
I will be there. I'm here. I am present.
All right, there we go.
Sweet. Right. I'm counting
You guys with really goofy guns. Big scary boy.
Extreme destructive power.
Yeah.
I mean, soon.
And then this is the Horus Heresy
An
one.
asshole near you.
Hey.
Big scary gun on tracks, that is.
You think they're compensating for something?
Probably.
You're not speaking for yourself, are you, Rusty?
No.
Oh, that's a nice little alliteration there. Horus Heresy.
And then this is for Kill Team. We're in the Gallowdark with Space Cops.
That the environment's giving me like a Dead Space.
Yeah,
With hints of Judge Dredd.
that's what the Space Cops are based on. They're based on Judge Dredd. And they have Robo-Dog.
I'm sure they have like a copyright issue there.
And then we've got the Evil Space Elves.
Evil Space Elves.
Yeah, the recent Kill Team stuff has been on a Space Hulk, so it's all on like spaceships. So I'll pause it there because that's the end of my videos. And if we all switch over to my shared screen.
Okay, I'll lead this activity and then I can just get the reason.
You don't have to. You just click on his live feed.
Oh yeah. Oh well, it doesn't take long, does it? I'm here.
Alright, so last week, like last Friday, I guess as of recording this, it would have been the 27th of January. So just in case we need to date it. There was
that's easy for me to remember.
Yeah, on your birthday, there was this event called Las Vegas Open. It's actually run for the whole week since then because Warhammer games take like 8 hours to play. I know this because I literally played one yesterday for 8 hours and managed to finish it just before they closed the shop. I won, by the way, by 5 points.
Oh, well done.
Not that he's bragging.
Not that I'm bragging, no. It was very close up until the very end. But yeah, what they revealed a few things, including this box set, which has one thing that I want in it: the big guy in the gold. This box set has kind of annoyed me because I don't want any cultists, and I already have the 3 guys at the back on the left there, and then all of the Space Marine stuff on the right it's okay, but you know, it's Space Marines.
Yeah,
but you get a close
like
look at the
bog standard. That's what I think of when I think of Warhammer. Is Space Marines.
Yeah, they're the poster boys and the ones that sell the most. So they have the largest range. But yeah, so we got this closer look at the Chaos Space Marine stuff. Again, Vashtor looking absolutely amazing. This box set's probably going to cost about 130 quid for all of this stuff. Yeah, it's expensive for what you get. It does come with like books and that, you know, the rules for each of the stuff and that. Yeah, that's that one. Then this is the one for the first trailer. So we got the big Brutalis Dreadnought in the top left. So close combat, dead guy in a robot suit. That's what a Dreadnought is.
Kinky.
So it can either have claws or fists, as you can see here. So claws, fists.
Oh, yeah.
Then you've got the rocket launchers guys. So they've got little close combat rockets and then big, indirect fire ones. I don't really like the design of the guns because they just look goofy.
They look a bit like they would in like Duke Nukem or something like that.
Yeah, they're just a bit too goofy for my eyes. Like if these bits at the top had been like put where the like bit on this backpack was,
Alien,
and then like
Alien, Predator even.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I got what you mean.
Yeah, if you put that bit on the top and put it like on his backpack to have it as a separate thing, so he's firing this mini missile launcher as sort of like a assault rifle, and the indirect fire rocket launcher was completely separate. Or if it was like 2 weapon options that you could take, I feel like that would have been a better choice. But you know, they've done it like this, so we're gonna have to spend money on that.
True. I was going to say you could take parts off you don't like, but then you would have to. I doubt it's as easy as that.
And you do.
It's also in the rules.
Oh.
Like certain models you can build in certain ways, and with you building them certain ways, that means you can use them in that way.
Oh,
but
okay.
if they're designed to be built like this, then you can't build them in another way. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, you can't attach like 20 rockets to their eye socket or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like these guns are designed to be built like this.
Hmm.
So you can take it off if you want and like move it around and stuff, but like you can't just remove it completely. If you get what I mean.
I do.
But yeah, here's the lieutenant. He's got a number of different options for things like power sword, power fist, plasma pistol, bolt rifle. Yeah, so the box set comes with the Dreadnought, 10 of these rocket launcher guys, the new lieutenant, which is there, and then 5 of these heavy intercessors, which are just heavy guys with big guns. Then we've got the
They mean business.
we got the new big tank for Horus Heresy. Heavy laser destroyer at the front, and then you can take a number of different weapons on the side. So his Volkite weaponry, which I've never quite understood what actually it is, but it's stuff that you can only get in this setting. Then there's 3 other options. Got a las cannon at the top, just big scary laser. Heavy bolter on the bottom left, which is just a machine gun that fires exploding bullets, and a flamer on the bottom right, which sets people on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh,
And then
things got all packed.
yeah, and then finally we've got Soul Shackle set in the Gallowdark. You got your Space Cops versus Space Elves.
Space elves.
Yeah, elves as in, you know,
The pointy-eared people.
yeah, pointy-eared people.
Yeah. Loving the
Yeah,
elves.
not
Not
Loving
that
the
I'm
elves.
being prejudiced, by the way, for people listening. That's not.
To a
It is.
made up race.
It's a hate crime, Ryan. R-Techz, dildo, shaggy.
So I have a bit of a closer look at the Adeptus Arbites, or Space Cops.
They look badass. I ain't gonna lie. They look pretty cool.
Yeah, you got the guy with the shackles and the power mace.
Damn. That guy looks like
sniper.
he belongs in one of Paul's Madrid dungeons. Anyway.
Shield and mace. This guy's supposed to be a medic, and he's got a baton as well.
Yeah, I did think that was a
Kind of defeats the object of being a medic, and
Yeah, seen that running towards you. It scared the life out of you, wouldn't it? I'm fine.
fine.
Guy with machine gun. I have a feeling that's a taser on the guy at the bottom right.
Inky.
And then got the Beastmaster and the Cyberhound. Cyber Mastiff. That's the one.
Cyber what?
Cyber Mastiff.
Mastiff.
Yeah,
Stiffy.
it's
Stiff.
a dog. It's a dog with cyborg parts.
Can't see a tail though. Oh, it's the cyber part of tail as well.
Yeah,
Oh, it's got another one like near its neck though.
It
yeah.
shoots flames out its arse.
Oh, that's a sword, isn't it? Is that a sword?
I believe that's actually a sort of sword whip sort of thing.
That looks like anal beads.
Don't know what anal beads you're using, but
I mean, I'm just going to put it out there. If you did use that as anal beads, you would be right up there with these guys and your depravity.
you need a wheelchair.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poison
It looks
gun.
Like just reminds me of like a scorpion tail more than anything.
Yeah. Got poison gun. You got big old splinter gun. Guy with alien falcon. smoke grenades. And yeah, that's back to the beginning. There we got some new terrain in this one. Along with walls that get exploded out and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
Oh, right, okay.
Black holes and shit.
yeah, so this is like new terrain that you can use in your kill team games and that. They do like different stuff. So what's everyone's thoughts on everything? And if you want me to put up a screen again, just let me know.
I love the art design of it all. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah, I mean,
it's well designed. Yeah.
It's I like the art design, but I don't know the game well enough to. If I was more involved in it, I'd know what's what. But obviously, I'm a newbie, so
Yeah.
I like the design of some of them. So yeah, pretty cool. Oh god.
Well,
Yeah.
I played a game called Hero Quest, Gem. So I don't know if you recognise that at all. As a board game.
Hero Quest was something that Games Workshop made a long time ago.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we are going back.
This is go way back, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think some of the models from that are still usable in Age of Sigmar, or at least you can proxy stuff for them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah, like pretty much anything that's been made by Games Workshop in the past is still usable as long as you either know what it represents or or willing to say this represents this other model that is in my rulebook or whatever. But yeah, it's still Age of Sigmar, so that's not something I'm well versed in.
Yeah,
So that's the fantasy stuff, and I'm more sci-fi.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Would you? I know this is a bit off topic, but would you say you prefer Mass Effect over The Witcher? That's like two what I think on like the role playing side of things.
What about Star Wars Battlefront 2 style setting with this? Because that would make a lot more sense to me.
Yeah.
So another company does make a Star Wars style tabletop war game in the same vein as
What I was thinking
Warhammer.
of video games,
I ain't
really.
talking about language.
So they do make, obviously they make Star Wars video games, and they do make Warhammer video games.
I don't know the whole turn-based thing.
Again, they do make like real-time stuff. So for like 40k, there's one called Dawn of War, which is a real-time strategy. Or there's Space Marine, which a new version of that's coming out soon. I say new version. The sequel to that's coming out this year, hopefully. That's a sort of like third person over the shoulder hack and slash shooter game, which has a multiplayer mode in it as well, which is pretty good.
Yeah. I was just gonna say the only experience I have is with that. Is with that Hero Quest. That's the only thing I experienced, and I played as the creatures the one time I played it, just so I could be the evil people.
Yeah.
Are we the baddies?
I'm gonna put it out there.
That would be called the Dungeon Master, wouldn't it, or something like that?
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it out there. Like there are no good guys in Warhammer.
What
the
about
Imperial
Warhammer?
In Warhammer. Well, I mean, if you're playing Warhammer, you're probably not a good guy.
You're playing the wrong sort of game.
No, I think that would be your type of game, Rob. You're the one who said anal beads.
You play as the pimp.
You play as a pimp. Yeah, the pimp's the dungeon master.
Yeah.
Pimp's
Oh,
the brothel
yes.
the brothel master.
The brothel master. I'd love to go to a brothel right now.
Well, right now, at any moment, literally right
Well,
Okay.
I'm a second glass of Bailey's, and all I can think about is boobies.
Getting your end away.
That's the one.
Smashing that
impregnating my sock.
Smashing that hammer, yeah.
Yeah.
I think overall it's a cool concept. Yeah, I mean, it's weird because I've obviously only ever played one of the actual proper board games, but what's it when I got it's obviously World of Warcraft. I had like the first month's trial, so I guess a month isn't that long.
I had it with you. Remember, I had it with you.
Yes, yeah. Well, no, I never paid for it after. Did you?
No, I didn't. But I keep
No.
saying to myself, I might get back into it on the PC. I don't know.
Yeah, I was in like a guild and everything, but I played like that, and I don't think I was keen on the combat because it was basically just it was the same. I bought the Star Wars, the Old Republic, like the new one, or well, not really
Yeah.
right now. It was like what 2011, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I just hated the combat, man, but I loved the story, so I just kept pushing through it. Oh well, I've just realised me and you played it a few times ago, but
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
the story I adore. The combat
Well,
is just so mashy, and it's just I'm just bored after a couple of encounters. It's just like, and there's
Yeah,
not,
exactly.
there's not enough variation to keep me focused and want to proceed.
Yeah.
And unless you spend money, it takes ages to get a mount from place to place. It's like fucking hell, just like let me teleport anywhere at this stage, just so I can get rid of. Like, I'd actually get to a fight, and I'd not want to fight. That's how like
Yeah.
I felt.
That's how. I think it's a similar thing with most MMOs where it's just the combat is the same in every single one. It's just takes me out of the game.
Yeah.
And then
oh, sorry, go on.
Don't worry.
I was just going to ask if Dingle or SD have ever played anything like this.
The closest thing I've played to this is probably Monopoly. No, I when I lived in at my old house with my mother, there was a guy that lived in the road called Ruben, and he used to collect all the Warhammer stuff. He had and he had like cabinets. He had cabinets full of all this Warhammer stuff, like loads. I don't know if he still plays. I've seen it because I like collecting shit as well as much as the next guy. But he had cabinets full of all this stuff, and I said, it was from Warhammer. So he's been doing it for a long time. I don't know if he still does it now or not, but he did have a big collection.
Yeah, but the cabinets is what I will be getting when I get my own place.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You keep it all safe and secure and on show.
Yeah,
badass.
He never struck me as that type of dude, so that's quite funny hearing that.
But say, surely if you had stuff that was well painted and on show, you'd actually be doing a lot of battles, or at least having it stored somewhere where it is on display.
Yeah,
So it makes sense to me. Kind of go to like, I wouldn't say a museum, but at least some kind of Warhammer bazaar as such.
Yeah,
I mean, if you want that, you want to go to Nottingham.
I mean, I do it with my own tools and whatnot, but my tools I can use every day on car or whatever, whoever comes to me. But I can't imagine having small plastic. I mean, it's not really my thing, so I can't really say what I would do with it.
Oh, you've been to mine. I got literally figures everywhere. R-Techz.
You sure do, Dingle.
I'm sure I'll figure that out.
Yeah, I have. I got like the Michael Myers figures. I love collecting all that shit. I love it. Even I got skulls everywhere in my house as well.
Right.
I don't know where they came from.
The old Scully.
We're moving slightly over, so I'm gonna interject and give any final thoughts from anyone, and then it's the next person in line. Anyone got
pretty cool shit.
Yeah, the design of it and the artwork of it, it does look beautiful. I'll give you that. But it doesn't seem like a game I would get into unless, if I was given the chance to play it, then I maybe. But I don't see, unless Jem, you one day say, guys, you'll come around and play this, then we'll give it a bash.
Yeah. When I get my own place, I'll definitely be like inviting everyone over to give it a try.
What Dingle really wants to say, and what he really means is, If you have a stripper pole there and girls twerking whilst you're playing, he'll come.
Oh yeah, I
I'll
can
be
sort
well
that,
up
yeah.
for that.
You're a married man now, SD. Don't go saying that stuff.
Proper. I'd
Lordy on the
out pretty early.
I've got my girlfriend, haven't I?
Right then, thank you, SD. That was Warhammer Shabam. We are going to move on to the next person in line. It's number 2. It's well, yeah. I'll let you proceed, SD.
Yeah, so today, well, should I say tonight, I have something that's like quite a passion of mine. As I commute every single day, well, not every day, but you know what I mean. I come across people that basically piss me off.
Noddies.
Yeah, noddies. And I know that only one other of this group actually drives, and it's safe to drive, which is not Dingle, because you know what happened there. So yeah, if we all shoot on to the shared video.
The watch together.
Yeah, I'm on it.
So in this video, it's a coach driver moving down the M25, I think it is, well, M65 though, and he comes up to a bloke that obviously has no fucking clue what he's doing.
Right.
And I'm waiting for the bloke to pipe up now, because here we go. I'm a coach restricted to 62 mile an hour. I'm sure if you can see them. Yeah, I'm exiting the next junction, so I don't overtake. And this guy is doing 46 mile per hour in a 70. I mean, it's a 70 mile an hour road, and if you use the lanes correctly, i.e. 3 lanes, you've got your slow lane, which is your cruiser lane, you've got your middle lane, which is an overtaking lane, you've got the fast lane, which is also an overtaking lane. So once you pass, you're supposed to pull back into the slow lane. Obviously, this guy takes slow to a new fucking, you know, a whole new situation.
Whole new lane.
Get the whole arch.
I mean, this bloke is doing 40 mile an hour now.
Going speed wins the race.
That's bad. Is he like falling asleep at the wheel or something?
36 mile an hour at national speed limit. That's dangerous. The bloke behind the coach might just fly into the back of him if he's not paying attention.
Swerving.
A guy coming from the right overtakes the coach and immediately slams his brakes on as soon as he gets to the slow driver, which you'll see shortly. See that car, Mercedes? Slams his brake. Bloke going. Turns out this bloke was older than the hills and probably old enough to be in a fucking museum.
Hopping dodger.
Yeah, pretty much. Doing 20 mile an hour on an exit. I mean, how dangerous is that?
Legally speaking, this guy, the coach driver, can't pass him on the inside anyway because that's undertaking.
Yeah,
and
he literally has to hang back, which again is dangerous as well because there's 2 lanes of traffic now.
Yeah, and if he did undertake this guy and then there was an accident.
What's wrong with your mirror? What are your mirrors?
Turns out to be an old bloke in a suit.
Yeah,
his
mate.
wing mirror is folded in as well. I mean, this isn't the UK, but it's from America,
for my critics,
and he basically explains, smash it, exactly what I thought.
The speed limit is the limit, and then they claim that drivers are allowed to drive at any speed under the limit they want. And so they claim honking at slow drivers is being an asshole, since it's their God-given right to go as slow as they please. My critics are wrong. This opinion my critics have is based on their ignorance of the law and the dangers of slow driving. I don't feature in my videos, nor do we honk at drivers who are going reasonable speed under the limit. For example, 5 miles per hour under the limit is no big deal. We don't get annoyed and we never honk at those ones. 10 miles per hour under the limit is a little annoying, but we probably won't honk. 15 miles per hour under the limit is annoying, and we may or may not honk. 20 miles per hour or more under the limit is very annoying, and we will honk.
We will honk.
So you see, we don't give
He
all slow
goes
drivers
through
hard
law
time.
and legislation.
Now, do you
I
critics
love
still
how
think
he,
we're
how he
assholes?
said he
If you
must
do,
be scared of
consider
someone
this.
or something, though, to mask his voice.
Just as
Yeah.
speeding is illegal,
I mean, look
so
at here.
too
It's
is
anomalous.
driving excessively slow. The California Vehicle Code prohibits any driver from driving at a speed that impedes the normal flow of traffic. The normal flow of traffic is usually right about the speed limit on a dry, sunny day. If a driver is going any speed under the speed limit and traffic is backing up behind that driver, they are in violation of the law.
It's
According
California
to the
law.
California Highway Patrol, police will
Yeah, it's
usually take a
California.
closer look
I think it
at
should be
drivers
relevant
going
to
10 under the
our
speed
speed
limit
or our country as
and
well.
may or may not pull the
I
driver
don't.
over.
I would have to look
If
it
the
up,
driver is
but
going
I
even
don't
slower
think
than that,
our
law
country
enforcement
has
will
a
probably pull that driver over.
specific law
There's another
on
law that deals with slow
like
drivers.
the
If a driver
how
on a
slow
two-lane
you're
road
allowed
is
to
going
go.
at any speed
I mean,
less than the
shortly
normal
he's
flow
going to
of
come
traffic,
across and tell you that
and there are 5 or more vehicles behind the slow driver,
slow drivers make other
the slow
road users
driver
take
is
risks they normally
required
wouldn't
to
if
pull
the
off the road
vehicle's
to let
actually
traffic
doing the speed
pass.
limit.
That's very
So you
true.
see, my dear critics,
So he'll
people
explain
are
that in a
not
moment.
entitled to drive as slowly as they please. Now let's talk about how slow driving is dangerous. According to DailyMail.com, in an article about the
Yeah,
dangers
Daily
of
Mail.
slow driving in the UK, it says, quote, in reaction
There we go. The reaction of the slow drivers was half motorists risk overtaking, thus increasing the chances of an accident.
to these slow drivers,
Yeah, of
almost
course,
half,
Which is
45%
exactly how I
of
think.
motorists
I mean,
risk
you didn't have to
overtaking,
pause it because he was going
thus
to read it out
increasing
for
the
us.
chances of an accident. End quote.
I know, but I just had to
Google
make that
search on the
point.
dangers of slow driving turns up many results.
You could have paused it after he said
In
it.
Napa County, roughly
Yeah,
half
fair.
of all head-on collisions involved a slow driver. Here's a video clip that shows why.
And look at this video.
An understandably impatient driver behind the slow driver makes a fairly dangerous pass.
Look
The
at the
oncoming
car in the
vehicle
background. He has to go
too close for
round him,
comfort.
risking a
Slow
collision.
drivers encourage reckless and dangerous passing. The combination of a slow driver and the impatient risk taker sometimes results in vehicular bloodshed. If my critics still can't see the forest for the trees when it comes to why bad driving is not good, they are idiots. I won't even go into the fact that the very act of driving excessively slow is inconsiderate and selfish, since the drivers behind them would like to get where they're going with minimal delay. There are even safe driving advocacy groups who now recommend flashing high beams at slow drivers. I hope my critics have learned something today.
But yeah, that's my Uber.
I mean, I hope you kind of get my frustration sometimes with this because it fucking blows my mind.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I may have been, a bit reckless as a driver, but I get the frustrations. Yeah.
Ryan, you're concentrating more on the passenger and talking than you were the road.
I wish I could deny that, but I'm right. But it doesn't mean I still don't get the, frustrations at all.
I mean, see, well, this stuff drives me nuts, and it's just like, oh, you're overtaking, so you're the bad guy. But if you were doing, okay, put it this situation: I'm driving back to where I'm supposed to go. Come up to a car who's driving 40 mile an hour in a 60.
Yeah.
Is it my right to overtake that vehicle if it's clear and safe to do so?
If it's clear and safe to do so and the road markings don't specifically dictate that you're not allowed to, then yes.
But I'm the bad guy for overtaking because I get flashed, even though it's safe for me to overtake.
Yeah,
I mean, I understand being a nervous driver because when I was learning, I was a slow learner and everything.
That's fine. That's understandable because you're a learner.
Yeah, because when you're a learner, it's fine. Like you've got the L plates and everything. People know you're a learner. That being said, there was a very impatient driver where I was actually driving the speed limit, and there was a lorry incoming, and he still decided to overtake me.
Yeah, you get those drivers. I mean, I'm talking about everyday drivers. I'm not talking about who drive ridiculously over the speed limit here.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, if you're driving the speed limit or just below 5 miles per hour, just below,
yeah, that's fine, isn't it?
That's fine. Yeah, 5 miles per hour from below me. Yeah, 5 miles per hour below for me is still annoying
Yeah.
because I just like to drive at the speed limit.
Things here.
You take your character too seriously.
We've got we've got 2 little articles here, and I've also got a couple tweets that I'll read out. I heard that some of them are quite disturbing. I've only done little bits of research because I didn't want to know too much. I wanted to try and find out with you guys. So if we're all ready, I will quickly run through these. So this actually goes back. I thought it was something recent. I didn't realise how far back these allegations went. Let's go to the old Guardian because we live in the UK and it's a bit more relevant here for us. Rick and Morty co-creator Justin Roiland awaiting trial on domestic violence charges. Roiland, who voices 2 of the animated TV shows characters and created video game High on Life, which actually does look like a good laugh, I must admit, has pleaded not guilty. Justin Roiland, who created the animated TV series Rick and Morty, who provides the voice of the 2 title characters, is awaiting trial on felony domestic violence against a former girlfriend. A criminal complaint obtained from prosecutors in Orange County, California, charged Roiland, 42, didn't realise he was that old, with corporal injury and false imprisonment by menace, fraud, violence, or deceit against the woman who he was living with at the time. The woman was not identified in court documents. Roiland has pleaded not guilty. The incident occurred in January 2020 and Roiland was charged in May of that year, but the charges apparently went unnoticed by media outlets until NBC News reported them Thursday when a pre-trial hearing was held in the case. Emails seeking comment from Roiland's attorney and representatives for Cartoon Network, which airs Rick and Morty, were not immediately returned. Roiland is set to return to court in April. A trial date has not been set. Roiland and Dan Harmon created the animated sci-fi sitcom about a mad scientist. Blah, blah, blah. We already know that. Or if you don't, then what have you been doing with your life? Roiland also created the video game High on Life, described as a comedy alien shooter taking place in a science fiction world. So it's quite funny because I thought this was more, here and now, but we're going back 3 years with this baby. And I'm just going to pick out of these, so hopefully I can remember which ones I know. So these are basically DMs he sent to girls who are not elderly, shall we say. Can you all still see? Yeah, you can all see what I'm doing. Cool.
You can still see.
Here we go. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do to make this funny. We can try and make this somewhat a bit comedic. So, okay, I'll read the creepy bits. Matt, you read the girl bits. Okay. So,
Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry, at the airport. It's insane in the membrane. What time is it over there now?
11:37.
Oh,
kinky.
so raid is so raid and me so Chinese. What?
It even sounds like it. Sounds like a whore as well.
I have school tomorrow. Sad face.
Oh, school tomorrow. Oh no. You should just run away from home and go into. Oh my word! And go into sex slavery. You fucking stupid fucking bitch.
You wish, you stupid bitch.
That is wrong.
I shouldn't laugh at that. I'm so sorry.
No, you shouldn't.
Oh,
Fucking dead baby in an elevator. It's wrong on so many
You
levels.
stupid. God. Why? Why would you say this? Oh, and the fact that she has school, so we won't even try and guess what her age is. Okay, I'll do it. This is a bit more entertaining than I thought.
So is this is the geezer that does the Rick and Morty voice?
This is the guy that does the Rick and Morty voice. Wow. Yes.
If they change the voice in the show, I ain't watching it.
Yeah, right. Okay, so Rob, can
you don't understand, Morty? This is the universe where I had to beat up my girlfriend.
Read the top.
I've never really been in a consensual situation. I've only ever been used, and I'm a bit lost. I want to own my sexuality now, but I am afraid of being objectified, and things are very hard for me.
Oh no, that's heartbreaking. You know what? You will get to own it and enjoy it. You just need to be with someone who puts your pleasure at the same level as theirs. Not gonna lie, I have kinks around what you just said. but I am also so focused on my partner's pleasure, often above my own.
That's a bit rapey.
Okay,
Sounds a bit molested, doesn't it?
Let's do a couple more. Is it cool being jailbait? Does the FBI follow you around, arresting all the men you sleep with? What?
What the fuck?
Okay, one more. Oh, hold on. Can you write a song about 9 dicks of different size and ethnic origins hanging above your face? And then in the lyrics, describe how they splatter you with semen. But important, the larger message of the song is about how we are all the same and no more racism. Who's this Lee character? Why does she have to find parking? Why are you a huge faggot? Answer later. Sorry, Ali, I'm with my 4th glass of wine. This was all off record. Don't break my trust, you asshole. Joking, you're alright.
Is this guy being ironic?
Yo, what is going on? Dildo shaggins of the Str8 Bustas. I can only apologise this episode. I buggered up. It was me, just, myself and I being a silly goose. So parts have had to be clipped out, shortened. As I said, it's all on me. I do apologise to everyone. We actually had a decent conversation, like we always do. But no matter. We shall continue to go to the next episode. This was episode 3. I've plucked out what I can. Hope you'll enjoy it for what it is. And I'm signing out to the next one. Peace.